Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Square Table Podcast Sports Edition. We got a stacked show today as we dive into Week 9 of the NFL, breaking down every matchup, our best bets, locks of the week, and probably a few hot takes that will end terribly by Sunday night. Joining me, as always, is Chris, Mike, and Tom, ready to argue, rant, and maybe even agree. So grab a drink, drop your picks in the comments below, and let's dive into it. Week 9 of the NFL starts now.
I was trick-or-treating last week too, all right? Leave me alone.
Hell yeah. Actually, how was everyone's trick-or-treating? How we do? Everyone have fun?
Lots of razor blades.
Yeah. You always hate those ones.
A little fentanyl.
Yeah.
It's
all
different
my kids
now,
didn't get any
man.
candy.
It's different from when we were little. So many less people out there. You have no one throwing eggs, no shaving cream, no socks filled with flour, people getting beaten with that. Nothing happening.
Huh?
Mike, that sounds like prison. Hold on.
I'm telling the wrong story. I accessed the wrong.
I don't know. I feel like once kids started using the frozen paintballs, that's when everyone was like, we're not going outside anymore because that's
Went too
bullshit.
far.
Yeah.
Were you with me when we were kids and we got drive-by egg?
Yes.
Is that you? Yeah,
Yeah.
by egg.
There was always fun stuff. Like, I don't care about getting hit by an egg.
There's no
When you
good
get
drive
paintball.
anymore. The kids these days.
Yeah.
Well, now, no, the trunk or treat is actually really cool. Like, Abby's school is huge into it, and they do. So it's,
I've seen them. That people get pretty elaborate. And they're like,
dude, there was-
decorative.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
One family had they call it like the Jurassic trunk, and it was insane. They actually had like a Jurassic Park Jeep.
Did they have real dinosaurs?
I mean, maybe they did. I don't know. It was
So
crazy.
you're literally saying there was a lot of junk in the trunk?
Oh yeah, a lot of
Oh, God.
yeah,
That's a different one. That was the drunk or treat.
Another
All
wrong
right.
memory, Mike.
All right, so up first we have Minnesota Vikings at Detroit Lions plus 8.5. Chris, what do you got?
Hold on. I got to step in. I know it's early. Everyone's sipping on their coffee right now. But it's the first game, and you know it's this week's. Sunday Slaughter. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Chris. You're going to have to wait, Chris Voorhees, because AJ's coming back. He wasn't too good before getting hurt, and Wentz was doing better. And this Lions team is clicking right now. And you're playing in Detroit. Oh my God. The line is 8.5 right now. It's going to be 14. It's going to be 13.5. And you get plus 148 odds on that. That is easy money. It's Lions 8.5. The Vikings are getting slaughtered. I don't care if you feed Justin Jefferson 16 receptions like Jamar Chase did against my Steelers. It's not happening.
Yeah,
Man,
how about them?
If
Steelers?
Chris has got that mask on, I don't know if he could talk. You just
Yeah,
gotta
Chris, go ahead.
breathe heavily into the mic.
I'm going to piggyback off everything Tom just said. I got the Lions minus 8.5. It's also the lock of the week. And I hope I don't butcher this name. I'm probably going to, but I'm Jason Voorhees. All I do is butcher. Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. He should be fired for letting Darnold go. McCarthy stinks. He's coming back. Who cares? Lions 8.5. Lock of the week.
That's my
Lions are
good little
fun.
boy, Jason.
I'm not really Jason Voorhees.
Oh, there he is.
If you're gonna wear that mask, who's the real killer in the first movie, Chris? Who do you got?
Yeah.
You know this trivia?
I had the mother
Oh.
minus 800.
I mean, that's not even
Oh,
like
that's-
taking the bet.
Okay.
You got to parlay that with it. Never mind. I'm going to stop talking.
Mike, what do you got?
Killer and Mike in Halloween 3.
Mike, what do you got?
The Lions are 5-2 against the spread. They're 2-0 when favored by more than 5 points. JJ McCarthy, in his first 2 starts this year, had a QBR of 21.6. Just to put that into perspective, just going to name some quarterbacks with higher QBRs than that. Dylan Gabriel, Cam Ward, Jake Browning, Geno Smith, and Chris's favorite, Justin Fields. So he hasn't performed. This is going to be a Sunday slaughter. So I'm with everyone else. The Lions are going to cover.
Joe in the chat says Tom looks like he smells like stale cat piss. Let me just put that on the screen real quick.
Terrible human beings, those Bills Mafia.
Up next, we got the Chargers at the Titans.
Who'd you pick, AJ?
Oh yeah, I don't even need to pick anybody. I'm taking the Vikings.
Really?
No, I'm just no. I agree. This is definitely going to be. What's the word on McCarthy? Is he coming back at all or no?
Yeah, he's
playing.
fine.
He's still garbage though. That's
Yeah.
actually on the injury report.
Oh, okay.
I think he'll be decent, just not yet.
Eventually, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Vikings plus 8.5.
Vikings, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
The
I gotta
desperate
make up
move
some ground.
of a desperate man.
I gotta make up some ground. All right, up next we got the Chargers at the Tennessee Titans. Chargers are minus 9.5. Chris, what do you got?
I'm going Chargers minus 9.5. Titans also in the top pick sweepstakes. They are still a threat for the Jets because if they get the pick, they're going to trade it to the Browns, get a bunch of picks, but the Titans aren't there yet. Cam Ward he's getting the Jet treatment. He's going to have the coaching carousel. He's got no talent surrounding him. Give me the Chargers minus 9.5.
Mike, what do you got?
Simmons and Ridley, they still are out with hamstring issues. Same with Key and Ogankwu for the Chargers. The Chargers are getting healthier, though. Their offensive line is finally healthy, so Herbert will have time to pass. He's going to pick them apart with Allen, McConkey, Johnston, and I love Gadsden right now. I picked him up in all my leagues I could. The Titans are 1-7. They should be 0-8. I like the Chargers to cover fairly easily in this one. Give me the Chargers.
Thomas, what sayeth you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. Right now, like Cam Ward he's a rookie. I mean, Peyton Manning sucked too. Cam Ward eventually is going to be a superstar, in my opinion. But right now, in this game, no Ridley, no receivers that you could pronounce their names. I think Tajay Spears is probably going to get a lot of work, even though Pollard's the starter. The Chargers are just looking too good, even though they're thin at running back. Their line is superb. Herbert's going to take over. It's going to win by at least 10 points. Definitely taking the Chargers here.
You know what? To make up more ground, I'm gonna take up the Titans plus 9.5. You know,
We're just gonna fall further and further.
No. Well, it is Halloween.
Oh, man.
The day after Halloween, so we just like to keep digging them graves.
It's gonna run wild again.
As I say every week, do not listen to me. Even though I'm better than Chris somehow, don't listen to me.
First of all, last week I was first. All right.
Were you? We don't have our stat guy today. We are missing.
Overall, I'm in
still
first
deep in the
place with
basement,
Tom
but-
1 game back.
Or did Mike? Did you already take Ray's complete job and redo all the stat sheets?
I didn't this week when I should have, but Ray did mention it in the chat, our private group chat, and I'm in first place. Tom's 1 game back, and I don't know where these Jet fans are, but somewhere.
Hey, we have a
I'm
bye
in the
week.
basement.
We can't lose
Somewhere
this week,
in
baby.
the dust.
Maybe we can. Someone's gonna get injured. You know, it's probably gonna be Brees, because I've been saying it all the time. Brees Hall is gonna get injured in the bye week.
Yeah, trade him for a 6-rounder or something.
Well, no, the trade deadline's over, so that would be the total Jets
Oh.
win. Yeah. Let's go. All right, up next we have the Colts at Steelers minus 3.5. Chris, what do you got?
I put my famous mush on the Steelers last week. Tom, I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to release that mush. I'm going to take away the curse. I'm going Colts minus 3. Mike Tomlin is on his quest for 9-8. He loves it. He needs to be 500, slightly above. Colts minus 3.
Mike, what do you got?
Only 2 teams have allowed more yards per game than the Steelers. That's the Cowboys and the Bengals. That's the territory the Steelers defense has been in thus far this year. I don't get it, but they're really, really bad. And I don't think Kyle Duggar coming in is going to be their savior. I think he's an improvement. But it's not going to be enough. We got the best offense in the league, potentially going against one of the worst defenses in the league. Give me the Colts minus 3. I'm not sure how this spread isn't larger. I think they're giving a lot of credit to Aaron Rodgers and what he's going to do in the quick passing game. Because I do think the Steelers can move the ball on the Colts. They've had some success lately, running some heavy packages with their running game. It's gotten a little bit better, but it's not going to be enough. I like the Colts going away. Double-digit win for the Colts.
Resident Steeler fan. Tom, what do you got?
Seething. I am seething. And, I mean, all signs point to the Steelers getting absolutely destroyed. But, yeah, we still have a 3.5-point line. Man, the homer, it's coming out. We're going to be stacking the box against Jonathan Taylor, who has 12 touchdowns this year, and we can't afford to. We got Duggar, but Jabril Peppers is supposed to be starting. Nope, he's out. So I think there's going to be some local Pittsburgh junior varsity players coming up to play D-back for us this week. I think if we commit to stopping the run, we hope Daniel Jones reverts back to his New York roots and gives us a few easy turnovers and we could keep it close. I think the Steelers can they can cover here. Plus 3.5. I'm going to take it. Boswell's going to have like 6 field goals and it's going to be enough at home. Renegade playing.
How dare you mention New York when you mention Daniel Jones? He's Indiana Jones
Yeah,
now,
Indiana
and
Jones
that
now,
that
baby.
franchise
I
has
know.
like 10 movies in.
Well, I'm
No.
definitely. I've been sticking with Indiana all this whole time, so I'm going to go with Indiana at -3.5. The Steelers really disappointed me last week. I thought that game would have been more competitive against Green Bay. So I think Rodgers' age is catching up with him a little bit, and they're just not going to be able to hang with the Colts. So give me the Colts 3.5. Yeah, suck it, Tom. All right, up next we got the Atlanta Falcons in New England against the Patriots +4.5. Chris, what do you got?
Patriots are frauds. They stink. They had us thinking they were good early on. They're not. Their quarterback position's a disaster. Penix stinks. He's terrible now. He's just terrible. If they fall behind, they're not going to be able to keep up. And I got the Patriots here.
Mike, what do you got?
No Stevenson today, so that might be an addition by subtraction because it's a chance to get Travion Henderson going in what has been a complete bust of a rookie year thus far, but he's too fast, he's too talented to not be very good in this league. The public is clearly on the Falcons, I'm thinking, because the line moved from 5.5 to 4.5 when I was preparing for this show around like 1 a.m. and that surprised me. But the Falcons front seven is undersized. They're vulnerable against the run, so I think the Patriots also finally get a run game going this week to help out Drake May, who's playing on an MVP level as much as I really am pained to say it. Give me New England by double digits in Foxborough at home. Gonzo can handle London, and that Patriots defense is great at shutting down the run. So take any unders on Bijan on Sunday. I don't like this game for the Falcons. It's a bad matchup for them. Patriots -5.5 confidently.
Very confidently, apparently. So confident. Tom, how confident are you?
You see what the Dolphins did to this team last week? Oh my God. I don't care. Penix is playing, Kirk Cousins is playing, Matt Ryan comes back in a wheelchair and plays. It doesn't matter. The Patriots are going to cover 4.5 easily here. Drake May is what Josh Allen strives to be. And
shut your mouth.
and it's going to be an easy cover. Yeah, no Ramondre, no fumbles, no problem. That's it. Easily.
Real quick, Matt Ryan can't beat the Patriots even with a 28-3 lead. So,
See, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Who needs Ray for the deep dive?
Yeah, the Falcons. I don't know, man. This team's like an anomaly this year. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're really bad. I'm gonna go with the Falcons +4.5.
oh my God.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those
stand
games. Chris, this is what it's like to be you. All right, I'm you today. Okay.
Well, it's because there's no Jets playing. He just needs more pain. Fill the void.
Yes.
I feel like this is one of those games where the Patriots could randomly have a defensive touchdown as well. Their run game is going to get shut down. The Patriots aren't going to be sitting in soft cover 3 all game. They're going to hit those receivers.
This is the Falcons team that showed up against Buffalo and spanked their ass. You know, that's what we're getting today.
I mean, as a Bills fan, I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Pats drop this one and Bills beat up the Chiefs and are back in first in the East where they should be.
Speaking of another anomaly team, up next we have the Carolina Panthers in Green Bay against the Packers +12.5. Chris, what do you got?
I don't love this, but I'm going Panthers +12.5. Bryce Young, he's back. He's terrible, but I don't know. Something about these Panthers, man. They're going to claw their way to an 11-point loss.
Mike, what do you got?
I liked this line better for the Panthers at 13.5, so I was set to take them all week, but then it moved to 12.5. I don't know if it's because Bryce Young is back and playing. They're going to be without their center, Cade Mays. So I'm on the Panthers at +12.5, only because I've said it all year. The Packers are the most overrated team in football. I think that's still the case. I do think they can be run on. And if they're run on, it again limits the effectiveness of Micah Parsons and some of that defense. It can slow the game down and limit possessions and keep it closer. I'm not confident on this one. Actual real life money outside of the show, this is a stay away game for me. I don't like the spread. I don't love the Packers offense. Christian Watson is back, so maybe that's the key that gets them fully going. One thing to watch for people actually considering putting real money down on this game is check the inactives and the injury report up to game time. If the Panthers are without their left guard, Damian Lewis, or their right tackle, Taylor Moton, to go with their center already being out, it's game over, and then you flip it to the Packers, especially Moton. If Moton's out, flip it to the Packers and put your money on that end of it. But for this show right now, with what I know, I'm going to take the Panthers plus 12.5.
And if you don't have real money, Monopoly money works just fine. Tom, what do you got?
No, it doesn't, AJ. Not at all. My bookie said so.
Oh, no. I play Monopoly at McDonald's all the time, and I get free shit, okay? So I don't know what you're talking about.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 with that take, AJ. We're going to continue with the trend. The Panthers are definitely covering here. I'm just going to get out of the way. Have you seen the Packers uniforms this week? Anybody check out the old school with the leather helmets?
No. Really?
So Romeo Dobbs' head is going to be so big, he's not even going to be able to make it out of the tunnel. So that's one less player to worry about. I think the Packers had a good game last week. They're going to regress like they always do after a good game because they're the Packers. For some reason, they should be one of the best teams in the league, but they just aren't. Bryce is coming back. We're going to have Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams are going to combine for 175 yards. And I think they're going to keep it close enough. It's going to be Panthers plus 12.5.
So everyone took the Panthers, right?
Was that the one time?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Let me see that.
It's nasty.
That's pretty cool, actually. You guys are haters.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you're picking the Packers. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, after seeing that helmet, I'm taking the Packers minus 12.5. Let's go. I mean, that's the only reason. I think the helmets will intimidate the other team. And the Packers are just going to run away with it, looking like
good helmet trumps all.
Yeah, looking like Charlie Brown running down the sideline. Up next, we have the Denver Broncos at the Houston Texans. This plus 1.5. Wow, this game sucks. Chris, what do you got?
Just tell them how it's a trap by Vegas.
All right, so I was right last week about the Texans. I said it was going to be a get-right game, no big deal. C.J. Stroud had a get-right game. They came in, they dominated, they did everything I said. Basically everything. I was a genius. I'm going to be a genius again. Texas minus 1.5. Easy money.
What do you got?
Fade Chris on this one. Fade him.
Oh, fade him.
Really badly. I'm going with the Broncos. The difference between this week and last week is San Francisco's so beat up. They have maybe the NFL's worst pass rush. It might have been 30th going into last week. It's probably 32nd now. I haven't checked that. The Broncos lead the NFL in sacks. Nick Bonito is going to have 3+ sacks in this game. The Broncos have 10 more sacks than the closest team behind them already on the year. The Texans are 20.
That's just because they played the Jets and accumulated 9 because Justin Fields just stood there like a fucking...
Hey, you can only play who's in front of you.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
I'm just saying.
The Texans are 28th in the NFL in pass block win rate. The Broncos are 4th in the NFL in pass rush win rate, and that spells a long day for Stroud. If you watch the Seahawks game, how helpless Stroud looked running away from that pressure, it's going to be worse in this game. People quickly forget with the recency bias how things go. Give me the Broncos money line. I don't even need the 1.5. I'll take the money line.
Damn. Okay. All right. Tom, what do you got?
All right. Well, Joe in the chat says he's already put $500 on all of AJ's picks. That's smart, right? Well, can we take a break so I could Venmo Joe so he can actually pay his mortgage next month? Because that's $500 in the toilet.
Look, I don't know. We'll see. Or now he's gonna take his whole family on a sweet ass vacation and pay his mortgage.
I'll say one more thing before Tom talks again. I'm not even worried about Patrick Surtain being out this game because Stroud's not going to have enough time to throw to those receivers. So Broncos easy.
And listen, real quick again, Joe is right. Moneyline bets are for cowards. Mike. Wow. Anyway, so we're going to get back into the game.
1.5 there.
Listen, it's
all right, we'll do alt spread minus 2.5.
That's not good, man.
We'll count that.
All right, so we'll get back to it. It's going to be quick. It's the Broncos plus 1.5 is easy for me to pick here. Yeah, Benito is going to go crazy. Stroud is going to be running for his life. Nico still hasn't been Nico from last year, so yeah, just give me the Broncos.
Yeah.
What, Chris?
Yet. He hasn't been the Nico from last year yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you said jet.
Yes.
Like, what? Right, meow.
Huh?
Broncos disappointed me last week. Well, actually, no, they didn't disappoint me. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just taking the Broncos 1.5. I haven't woken up yet. I'm still trying.
Quick commercial break.
Yeah, hold on.
That's
We'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're back.
One last thing before we move on, because we're nearing the trade deadline. I've heard no one
Moving
say
on.
this. I've got nothing to go on. It's just a gut hunch with the two rookies they drafted in Higgins and Knoll and how well they performed last week. Nico Collins had a concussion recently. Trade deadline coming. The Texans losing this week. Maybe Nico Collins, a surprise move at the trade deadline. Maybe to Buffalo. Who knows?
Oh my God. Everyone's going to Buffalo.
Everyone's going to Buffalo.
Every single person.
BTJ is going to Buffalo. Nico's going.
When is
Right.
How much help
say.
does Josh Allen need?
Chris Olave is going to Buffalo. We're going to have a whole new receiver core.
I thought Josh
Everyone.
Allen was good. He needs so much help. What is he, LeBron?
When is the trade deadline officially over? Like when's the
November
last?
4th at 4 p.m.
4th?
4th at 4.
What are we, Jets, baby? What are we doing?
Nothing. Playoff run.
Yeah. Nah.
They're just
agree.
raising
Gotta
ticket prices.
Go to
That's all they're
GameStop
doing.
and trade in your franchise for some store credit.
Woody's got to make
like
more money
$1.
to pay the next failure at quarterback. Raising
Yeah,
them ticket prices.
We just raise
Woody
those ticket
Johnson would
prices.
sell the Jets at like a pawn shop.
Mark
His goal is
Sanchez
for
might be
no one to
available
show
until
up
his
at
court
the
date.
game instead of half the stadium.
Shit. That's a hot take, Tom. We might have to look into that. Up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers in New York, or rather New Jersey, against the New York Giants. -2.5. Chris, what do you got?
This is another one where the line scares me, but I'm sticking with my head. I'm going with the Niners. Dart just doesn't have any weapons. Scadabo's hurt. He doesn't have neighbors. Wandell Robinson stinks. I'm going Niners.
Mike, what do you got?
The Giants are a weird team. You would think their defense would be much more effective in the front seven with Burns, Lawrence, and Abdul Carter. But it's just been so underwhelming. They're one of the worst run defenses in the NFL, which makes me think CMC is going to be able to get going and carry Mac Jones, probably 8 catches, probably 70-plus yards rushing, probably an anytime touchdown. I'm not parlaying. I know I'm saving that for the end. But if Scadaboo were active, if Neighbors hadn't got injured, it's the season of what could have been for the Giants. I'm still a little worried because I do believe in the Giants' rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart. He's just got that swagger. He feels like a winner to me. And Mac Jones is such a nerd, and he feels like a loser to me. But I'm going to have to go with the Niners -2.5 anyway.
Damn. The nerd calling out a nerd,
I mean,
right?
if they met on the
Jeez.
streets and they were like Mortal Kombat fighting, like, come on, Jackson Dart versus Mac Jones. Come on.
What do you got? He took the Niners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No.
No,
he
wait.
didn't take
Oh, did
anybody.
you
He
take
just
the
said he wanted to fight Mac Jones.
Yeah, who would you take?
I wanted to fight. No, Mac Jones is probably 6 foot plus. He probably whooped my ass in real life.
Mac Jones, if you're watching, we can set this up. You know, prime time.
He's in the chat.
Yeah.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, for sure. So, Mike, who are you taking?
I'm taking the Niners -2.5.
Okay, Tom.
I'm
what
not.
do you got?
I don't love this one though.
Listen, come on, put some respect on Jackson Dart. This guy is coming with a vengeance because you took out his boy last week, and he's not going to have it. He's going to put the team on his back, Greg Jennings style this week, and he's going to will this team to victory. They're not going to just cover; they're going to beat that ass. Look for Hyatt to have a game. I feel like he is a piece the Giants are looking to move at the deadline.
All right. This is
so I feel
our
like
Halloween
wanna
break for Jalen Hyatt. Mr. Butterfingers over here. He can't catch.
Howard.
He runs straight really well. That's about all he does.
Yeah, but Quentin Johnson was the same way. I mean, he could learn how to
Quentin
catch.
Johnson
but I
learned
think-
to catch somehow. He watched the
Yeah,
Little
so-
Giants and he practiced with the toilet paper. The ball
balls.
became
Scadabo
his
has been
friend.
headbutting. No,
man, I
Scadabo's
worked
been
out here, so-
headbutting Hyatt all week, getting him ready for this game. So now he knows how to catch, and
take his leg.
he's gonna light it up this week. And I think the Giants are gonna easily cover here with a 2.5.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Giants +2.5 here, too. I think just being at home, Dart's going to have the crowd electric, and Mac Jones is just, I don't know, he's not going to be able to deal with the crowd noise because Giant fans actually show up as opposed to Jet fans. So
Yeah, but they
We'll
stink.
see.
The Giants stink.
they beat the goddamn Eagles. You know, they beat some good teams. They beat the Eagles, the Chargers.
You know,
They give
I'm with
33
I'm with
points
Chris.
in the
They
fourth
stink.
quarter.
And Tom, I don't think it's going to be high at the recipient of any dart deep balls. I'm looking for Slayton to reappear on the radar for the Giants, and if anyone's catching the ball downfield, it'll be Slayton, whereas Wandale will be the mid guy. But yeah,
I'm just disappointed in Scatterboo. Like, I figured a guy like him could just take his ankle, pop it back into place, take a couple
Yeah, it's kind of weak.
painkillers, and
He might be on the field in a wheelchair.
he's
He
all
might
hype,
do it.
You know?
No one's gonna stop him.
That's what I mean. You know, maybe. You know how hype that would be?
Hey, Daboll tried.
Oh, if
pulling,
he comes out there to do the coin toss?
concussion.
Yeah.
Oh, they got fined for that. That was awesome. I love that though.
Up next,
Scatterboo.
we got the
Yeah.
Chicago Bears taking a trip to
Okay.
versus the Cincinnati Bengals, +2.5 or -2.5. Chris, what do you got?
I love the over in this game. I think Ben Johnson working against a paper-thin defense, over 50.5. But for the line, I'm going Bengals +2.5. I love Flacco. I hate Caleb. That's it. And I know Flacco's hurt. Doesn't matter. He's playing.
Flacco is playing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
As of
Might
right
be
now,
Either way.
but
Either
This
way.
is one of the games that I had the most trouble with this week. Flacco has the AC joint, so I was all on the Bears. But then I was watching a Jamar Chase interview, and Chase said he didn't even know Flacco was carrying an injury this week with how he was playing in practice, and it looked genuine. So now I'm back on the Bengals, but then the line moved from 3 to 2.5, and that half a point in this game could be a big deal. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I agree with Chris wholeheartedly on the over. But I'm on the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals +2.5, but with a lot of fear because I look at this Bengals team as the AFC version of what the Cowboys are in the NFC. Electric offense, 2 dynamic elite wide receivers, and just absolutely zero defense. And the Bears took care of the Cowboys handily. So I'm nervously taking the Bengals at home +2.5.
Real
What do
quick,
you got?
Jamar Chase could not know that Joe Flacco is carrying an injury because he's 100 years old and just always moves slow.
I mean, it's his arm though. It's his AC joint.
checks facts.
So he said the
that is
ball's been
correct.
coming out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mike? So right here we have no DeAndre Swift. I don't think that's going to be a problem because the other side there's no
guy.
Hendrickson. Yeah, there's no Hendrickson. I think he's doubtful, so he's probably not playing. So I don't think the Bengals can possibly get to Caleb Williams at all. It just might be like in Madden where like the line is just sitting there and he just has all day to throw. and that's going to happen. And the Bears are going to cover here. I don't think Flacco is healthy. I feel like they put it out there for a reason. They're gonna have to get the ball out quick, which Jamar Chase, you give him the ball, I trust him every time. But I just feel like without Hendrickson playing, there's not gonna be enough rush. The Bears definitely gonna cover here.
But you trust Caleb? I know he had that 4 TD game.
I trust him enough for 2.5 points.
You know, I'm going Bengals here. I'm going to take the Bengals +2.5. I am still absolutely shocked that the Jets somehow were able to score 39 points, which doesn't speak well to the Bengals defense. But the Bengals offense is, I don't really see anything from the Bears to suspect that they're going to really be able to keep any of those dudes in check, unless Flacco actually does get hurt. But game's close enough. I'll take the Bengals 2.5 to cover.
Super scary when they gave up 39 points to the lowly garbage Jets.
Yeah, I think Woody Johnson really inspired Justin Fields to not be trash. He was like, you know what, this guy's right. I'm trash.
So you're saying Woody Johnson's a great inspirational owner?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Great inspirational. Top
Coming
top
from the mouths
line.
of Jets fans, Woody Johnson.
We're
great
live, right, AJ?
Yeah, no.
Motivational guy. Big motivational speaker.
We at least have
Everyone
one
says that
person
about him.
watching this.
Because when I think of I also like to walk into the locker room and go, hey, are you ever gonna get fucking healthy, you scrub? I think that's a real good motivational tool.
That's why everyone quit at your job. That's what you do at work.
Yeah, I just go, stop being such.
You
like,
suck.
are you gonna stop being trash so we can get out on time? I don't know why it doesn't work. I think it's effective. Up next, we got New Orleans Saints versus the LA Rams +14. Chris, what do you got?
Yeah, Rams -14.5. This is my slaughterfest. What's his name? Tyler Shuck, 26-year-old rookie. I don't see much hope with that. I think the Rams are going to dominate them. That's it. My Rams minus 14.5. This one's easy.
Easy, he says. Mike, what do you got to say?
I hate 2 touchdown spreads. I'm thinking the game, like, it might end, like, as a push. 31-17, like, it at exactly 14 points. The spread just seems really on point by Vegas this week. I like, though, the thing that makes me think I'm still going to take the Rams at minus 14 with Puka being back, catching like 10 balls, is I think there might be a pick 6 for Shuck in this game. The Saints have no run game. Alvin Kamara seems like he's washed. Miller tore his ACL. He's not there. So they're going to ask Shuck to throw the ball 40 times. I don't get the Rattler benching at this point. Maybe next game. This was not the right time to just throw Shuck out there against the Rams. I think he's going to get lit up, take some bad sacks. He might have a fumble 6. He might have a pick 6. The Rams defense could have 2 touchdowns in this game. And it's not because I think Shuck is terrible. I know there was that viral throw by Shuck in like the combine where it's awful if you go watch it. I think he'll be pretty decent, but not this game. Give me the Rams minus 14.
Tom, what do you got?
Yeah, there's a reason Rattler's been starting for them, and this is pretty much like a Hail Mary by the Saints to see what they got because they have 2 third-string quarterbacks playing and competing for their starting job. Yeah, it's Rams minus 14 all day. I mean, I think, let's see, what do I have here? Shuck over a half a pick, so 1 or more picks is minus 176, and look for Stafford under his line of 33.5 pass attempts because I feel like they're going to get up big, and then it's just going to be the Williams-Orem show, and they're just going to grind it out, but they're going to be up by so much by that point. It's probably going to get another garbage touchdown and go up by like 21.
So you're saying Stafford's going to cuck Shuck?
Yes. It's going to be Tyler Shucks after this game.
Maybe, yeah, the all Shucks game. One caveat that maybe they're getting Shuck in now so that he has 1 game with Shaheed and Olave before they join the Bills.
Oh my God.
Good thing this could be edited out in post.
No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it in as a reminder. You know what? I'm gonna take the Saints plus 14. You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? I got no analysis. I think I'm gonna be wrong. Stafford's a beast, but and they're coming off a bye week, so
Saints back to ain't status. Paper bags. They started it. They're gonna bring it back.
They just need Herbert to tear his ACL and then get traded to
the Bills.
The Saints. No, to the Saints, so then he can go win a Super Bowl over there after a major hurricane.
Need that wannabe Josh Allen over there.
Look. When Josh,
they should
Allen
bring in
has
Rattler so that he can
Lamar
win in the
Jackson,
playoffs.
talk to me.
Not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Yeah, because you got no response. All right, up next,
historic playoff numbers.
Yeah, of losses. Up next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Raiders.
Sunshine.
Minus 3.
Chris, give us a Duval, Chris.
Nope, I'm going against him, baby. This is a Geno comeback game. Plus 3, Raiders. He's coming back. The Jags are terrible. I still like Liam Cohn. Duval. But this is Geno. This is good Geno, not Jet Geno. He's going to dominate. He's not going to take 28 sacks. He's going to get the ball out. 4 touchdown game from Geno.
Holy shit.
This isn't
Mike, what do you got?
This isn't good Geno. This isn't Jet Geno. This is Genover. He's done. He's washed. It's over. Genover. He's done. It's a shame too that he's done. It's a shame that offensive line just Willie beamed him. They don't want to block. They're gonna let all the rushers come in and end him. Because I love Genty. The only chance for the Raiders is, again, as always, a Max Crosby monster game, and the fact that Bowers is coming back. But is Bowers healthy? Is he the guy that we saw last year? If he is, Bowers could be the difference maker, and the Raiders could stun the Jags in this game. I just don't trust that Bowers is going to be fully healthy and be his elite self. And because of that, despite the loss of Travis Hunter, even though BTJ has been the real Butterfingers of the NFL thus far, I think BTJ gets right and has a big day. Duval and Jaguars laying the 3.
Tom, you seem disappointed with that. What do you got?
I mean, Mike, leave the puns to the professionals. Hang out on the sidelines, please.
Yeah.
So listen, Hunter, I believe Hunter's on the IR now. Last I checked. So no Hunter. He's a big piece for them. I mean, he doesn't look like it, but
Is
he
he,
covers. He is. He does a lot of dirty work on both sides of the ball. I think it's going to be Geno resurgence game. Bowers is coming back. Another
Climb
player
on
that's
board.
looking to be showcased at the trade deadline is Jacoby Myers. I feel like he's going to have a big game, and they're going to tell Geno, get him the ball because we're trying to get him out of here, and he's going to be a Steeler. I know that's 100% happening because we're like, you know what? Let me get somebody that isn't as good as Pickens. Anyway, so it's going to be Raiders +3.
So you're saying Jacoby Myers isn't going to Buffalo
Don't you
with
do it.
everybody else?
Don't you do it.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think the Bills
I
are
don't want him.
Bills are like
honestly.
that too. Bills will make a move for another number 2 and never get a number 1 on the team again.
And Myers doesn't have the skill set the Bills are really missing, which is that take the top off the defense speed. But Myers is
Chiefs.
a little. He can be an early separator at times, Myers, but we're not really this year. So
Why exactly did the Steelers get rid of Pickens? Was Pickens want to go or?
Well, it's the problem child stuff. It's like
too many diva wide
Steelers are
receivers in a
they're-
row.
they're usually good with getting rid of him at the right time. I mean, Pickens, I thought was too big of a talent to get rid of, and still had time to grow. Like AB, yeah, like okay, we used him up, did his job, got concussed by Perfect, move on. Santonio Holmes turned into a little bitch too. Then he went to the Jets and died there too. Plaxico was like the only one that
Didn't
went
die.
on to.
Right? He was,
Yeah, he had a good run with the Jets.
he was good with the Jets.
Yeah. Oh, my leg. Have the ball.
All I think when I think of Plaxico Burress is 8 Mile, the guy, what's his name, who shot himself?
Papa Doc.
Oh, I don't.
Papa
No,
Doc. He's Papa
Cheddar
Doc.
Bob. Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar
yeah.
Bob, Cheddar Bob.
Papa Doc went to
shoots
private
himself
school.
with his own gun.
Private school. What a pussy.
They made fun of him for
Um,
having an education.
My best friend isn't Uncle Tom.
I'm gonna take getting back on track here. I'm gonna take the Jaguars -3.5. Actually, you know what? I'm not.
I mean,
I'm taking the Raiders +3. The Jaguars
There he is.
always just been. I don't know. I feel like they're always just pretenders, and then eventually, they always
Yeah.
look a little good, and then all of a sudden it gets revealed. Oh, they're trash.
Sunshine's a fraud.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders +3. I'm always rooting for Geno and ex-Jets to be better than they were on the Jets.
The other Josh Allen's going to have a day.
Oh my God.
Josh
Speaking of Josh Allen, the next game, possibly the game of the
Heinz
week,
Allen.
we have the Kansas City Chiefs going into Buffalo to once again possibly beat the shit out of them. All right, -1.5. Chris, what do you got?
Well, we all know that Josh Allen cannot beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. In the regular season, he can. Bills -1.5.
Mike, what you
I
got?
Wait a
have
minute.
to be
Hold on.
careful because
Wait, hold on. The line is +1.5 for the Bills. So there you go.
Even
I gave
better.
you a little extra credit.
Even better. I think they're going to win.
the line's 1.5.
Yeah, mine's 1.5.
The Chiefs are without Pacheco. The Bills, no Daquan Jones. They lost Ed Oliver. But I'm going with the Bills, obviously. Come on. The Bills won the last 4 regular season games, lost the last 4 playoff games. I have to be careful because I could go on for 10 minutes straight just talking about all the keys to the game here. I'm not going to do that here, but I will on my TikTok, Square Table Sports Mike or Square Table Sports on TikTok.
Yeah,
Look for
plug
us.
that.
I'm going to be talking about that game a lot this week, so be there. But for the Bills, just a couple quick keys. Don't get cute on 3rd and short. I know what happened in the playoff game last year. The tush push got stuffed. But you know what? We really weren't pushing the tush. You got to get in there, and you got to actually push the tush. You got to shove them over. So 3rd and short, I don't want to see any cute end arounds, anything crazy. Push the tush. Give a little squeeze if you have to. And get them over the
That's
line.
definitely going to be on the. That's
Yeah.
going to be on the TikTok.
Yeah, you
account.
gotta Michael B. Jordan.
You know,
Josh
let
Allen's
James
wife
cook.
Really get in
Let
there, push.
James cook. And for the Bills,
Oh.
I don't want to see tosses that are designed to go outside. If you toss it, they'll have the inside zone blocking scheme, outside zones with him still cutting back. Because you got Chanel, you got Nick Bolton. They're very good. Coming down and stuffing the run by running outside the hash is not so good when you run straight at them. And those linebackers, we got to pick on them all day. They are terrible in pass coverage. I don't know why teams aren't taking advantage of it. So this is a huge Dalton Kincaid game. A lot of play action. Get Dalton and Kincaid in behind those linebackers. Force them to chase Kincaid around. Give me the Bills. We're going to make the Chiefs one-dimensional. They're not going to be able to run the ball. Our defense, we're ranked at the bottom of the NFL, but it's a little bit sneaky in our run defense. because we're so bad at giving up explosive runs that it negates the rest of how we play defensively. We also are at the top of the NFL in runs stuffed at or behind the line of scrimmage. We're going to make them one-dimensional. We're not going to be pussies in the back end, meaning we're actually going to play some man coverage. Maxwell Hairston, rookie. This is why we drafted you. Have a day. Give me the Bills, plus 1.5.
Tom, what do you got?
Hey, in the chat.
Buffalo.
That's all I'll say. I won't quote him, but listen,
You can quote him. It's
Chiefs-
okay.
no, listen, come on, it's 2025, Mike. It's not the hate.
That means
The
happy.
Chiefs here.
I'm a happy Bills fan.
It's
Very true.
you won't be
Look at
because
the smile.
the Chiefs have too many weapons right now. I don't care if Pacheco is hurt. I think that's a blessing for the Chiefs because they're going to see what they have with Brashard Smith. I think he's one of those like explosive guys that hasn't really gotten a chance to get a lot of work. I want to
4.39
pick Bills so
speed.
badly. I hate the Chiefs so much. I want Mr. Kermit the Frog himself to get absolutely lit up on the sideline in the worst way. But Chiefs have too many weapons. Bills' defense is kind of look paper thin. I mean, so what the Falcons did to them, and the Chiefs are no Falcons. So I'd like the Chiefs to get minus 1.5 here.
Yeah,
Mike, how much would you pay for the gloves of the guy behind Josh Allen pushing him during a tush push?
yeah. What's the prop bet on that?
That price that I'd pay is immeasurable.
Yeah, I'd say that's plus 500.
God, Mike, there's drool on your chin.
Sometimes you can't place a value on certain things in life, you know? That might be one of those things.
Oh
I'll wear those gloves inside out, though.
yeah. I'm gonna take the Bills 1.5 going into Buffalo. I really am just against this whole like Chiefs are the best team again. I don't know. I get it. They got Rashad Rice back, and that has definitely made a difference. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Bills are going to bounce back here and show, remind everyone that they should be in the playoff conversation.
A closing plea to McDermott and Bean, because they watch this podcast.
Oh, yes.
Please do not sit in a cover 3. Please don't do it.
Like, you should be
Mahomes,
pleading
if
to
we
the
sit in a
refs.
cover 3, Mahomes is going to carve us up.
Facts.
Kelsey's just going to sit and stare wide open. Worthy and Rice are going to run around in the open field with room to run. Just no cover 3. Get out of it.
Up next, the Sunday night game. We have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Commanders. +3. Chris, what do you got?
Sam Darnold off a bye. -3 Seahawks. I hate the Commanders. I know Daniel's going to be back, but you don't know how healthy he is. Sammy D, baby. Sammy D, -3.
Mike, what do you got?
This line is just super disrespectful to the Seahawks and Sam Donald. He's not the Jersey Donald. Halloween's over. No more ghosts. Give me the Seahawks -3. Jackson Smith and Jigbuzz and a half himself a day. The Seahawks, I don't understand why it's -3. No Scary Terry. He's busy scaring kids. Halloween, he's got to rest. Laramie Tunzel, he might be out. If there's no Tunzel, it's game over. It's gonna look like the Texans game against the Seahawks all over again. So keep an eye on Tunzel as it gets closer to game time. If he's out, even further double-digit win for the Seahawks on the
Tom, what do you got, man?
Yeah, Tunzel has that hammy. He tried to play through it and then ultimately couldn't really finish the game. Jaden's coming in banged up, so you're pretty much going to make him one-dimensional. And you don't have one of your main weapons, Scary Terry. And Debo is just looking like he's regressing week after week.
Bat Debo?
Bat Debo. JSN is going to route up Lattimore. He's probably going to follow him because that's their only hope. And this is, it's highly disrespectful with the -3. This is going to be at least a touchdown or more. Give me Seahawks.
I think the only thing I can think of is that whole West Coast to East Coast travel thing. When does daylight savings time hit? Is that like a thing that's happening, right?
That's tonight.
That's tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maybe-
tonight at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I was
Are
gonna
we
say, it's
are we
not-
gaining an
Also coming
hour,
off a
or
bye,
they're losing
though.
an hour? The Seahawks
Losing.
flying back to the East Coast. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Just have your energy drinks, Monster, Ghost,
Coming
or
off a
whatever
bye,
you need.
too, though. So
We're sponsored by-
that
Get
really
that
is
smelling salt.
Sponsored by Ghost.
Oh,
You
hell
know?
yeah.
Make it happen. Wake up, and they'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to dive into any analysis to this game. I'm just going to take the Seahawks. I really agree with all you guys here. Why is this so close? Unless, again, Vegas knows something we don't.
Dirty bastards.
All right, Monday night. This kind of looks like another shitty one. We got Arizona Cardinals at Dallas, plus 2.5. Chris, what do you got?
Oh, it's 2.5?
That's what it says right now.
I'm going
it's 2.5
Cowboys.
live
I was
odds.
going to go Cowboys. I thought it was 3.5. I was going to take that minus 3.5. I'm definitely taking that minus 2.5. Kyler Murray, again, he's coming off an injury. He's already stinks. I got the Cowboys here. I don't think the
Mike?
Cardinals are going to be able to keep up with the scoring.
I mean, Kyler Murray was probably working very hard while injured on his Call of Duty
KD?
game and
Yeah,
his
his
Battlefield
KD.
6 skills. He's probably already unlocked every weapon in Battlefield 6.
Prestige. Oh, yeah.
Battlefield, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Except 6 feet tall mode.
The weird thing about this game is if you ask me who I think is the better all-around football team, it's the Cardinals. And they have Walter Nolan coming back now from his calf or whatever. He was out all year. Highly touted rookie. He can heat up the quarterback, offensive tackle. I really liked Walter Nolan in the draft. All of that said, the Cardinals they have that loser gene. Like, they're clowns out there. They're going to literally fumble the game away somehow when you least expect it. It's only 2.5. It's going to be a bad late fumble when you think they have the game won. Aubrey's going to kick it from 70, and they'll barely cover. So give me the Cowboys minus 2.5 at home.
Tom, what do you got?
Yeah, I feel like this line is 2.5 because of the game last week with the Cowboys. I think they're going to bounce back. Their offense is too good. Last I checked, I don't know if Murray is playing because they didn't have any news yet if it's going to be him or Brissett. Either way, I don't care. I think the Cowboys win by a touchdown here. Pickens, I think we're looking at his line is 62.5 right now. I'm taking the over. Just love Pickens so much. We should go trade for him. Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be Cowboys minus 2.5.
Yeah, I never understand that stuff. It's like, man, if only we had a wide receiver. Oh, yeah.
It's funny. It's like, oh, we need a safety and a receiver. Let's go get I think the Dolphins are looking to get rid of Fitzpatrick, and I think the Cowboys might trade us Pickens.
Since you mentioned Kyler Murray, his availability, I just looked on X, and the first 2 tweets I'm seeing, I don't know who this Larry Foster NFL individual is, legit or not. He's saying growing speculation that Kyler Murray will be benched the remainder of the season, and Jacoby Brissett will take over as QB1. The next tweet says something very similar by a different person.
Oh, you know what that says to me? The Jets are going to trade for Kyle Murray for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Well, the
Bring him
battle
in.
gas is still running for
smaller
Battlefield, so I mean he's got to really milk it because I think the Battle Royale just dropped for Battlefield. So
one more, just a more
I got
legit source. Adam Schefter, 16 hours ago, says for the
Dropping
second straight
Shefty.
day, Cardinals QB Kyler Murray listed as a limited participant due to his foot injury. Jacoby Brissett appeared in the early portion of practice to be working with the first team. So sounds like it's going to be Brissett.
So definitely can't keep up with the scoring.
I don't know, man. Cardinals put up some points, though.
Brissett is an on-time type of guy.
But I'm with you guys. I'm going to take the Cowboys minus 2.5. They have to bounce back after last week. And the Cardinals are just the team to bounce back on. I think it's going to be close, but I'm going to take the Cowboys minus 2.5. The Raiders
I don't know the
plus
line,
10.5 as of right now.
Versus the Horses.
Going into Denver. Chris, what do you got?
Well, Gino's going to get right this week. He's going to carry that over. 10.5. They're definitely going to lose by 10, but I love 10.5 because my man Gino don't lose by 11. Not anymore.
Mike, what do you got?
I typically don't go to the racetrack, but this game, I'm going to bet on the horses. Give me the Broncos minus 10.5. I just don't see how that woeful offensive line is going to open up any holes for Genti or protect Genova Smith. Because he's done. It's over. Give me the Broncos.
Tom, I hope you have better dad jokes. What do you got?
I mean, you're making me follow that stuff up. I mean, I can't compete. Crosby's going to get dealt at the line to the Cowboys, and he's going to get paid more than Micah. It's going to be hilarious. That would be hilarious. So the Raiders aren't going to have Max Crosby next week. This line is going to change to probably 13.5. So I'm going to take the Broncos while I got them on sale. I'm going to get them at minus 10.5 Broncos all day.
Discount aisle. They're going to be next to all that Halloween candy.
Yeah, I've been shitting on the Broncos all season, and since I've been doing that, Bo Nix is definitely I'm taking the Broncos minus 10.
Out to your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you'll find discount Halloween decorations and candy, and you'll find a couple of Raiders in there.
Oh my God.
TJ Maxx Crosby.
That was really good. I like that.
You goddamn right, Mike. That's why I'm here.
That's why I love you, Tom.
All right, so let's segment into
Thank you,
our parlays, locks, and all that. Anytimes, good stuff. Chris, break it down. Man.
College,
Kick it off.
baby.
What do you got? No, we're not doing college.
Oh,
no.
my
We're not doing
God.
college.
Here comes my college.
You know
I don't
what?
got no college.
Just do everything you got. Just do everything you got. Go ahead.
College. Ohio State 18.5 versus Penn State. Penn State, no quarterback, no coach. They stink. Ohio State's going to kill them. Illinois minus 12.5 against Rutgers. Rutgers obviously stinks, very bad. Illinois is going to probably win by like 30. NC State plus 7.5 at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, I know, top 10 team. They got a good quarterback. They're fun, but they're not great. So NC State plus 7.5, first true test. Vandy plus 3 at Texas. Texas stinks. Arch stinks. They're done. Vandy, give me Vandy. Indiana plus 20.5 against Maryland. They score a ton of points. Is that quarterback going to be a Jet? Probably not, because the Jets are going to win a few games, but they have the best quarterback in football. Tennessee minus 2.5. I love Mateer, but I don't love him enough at an SEC school in Tennessee. Hostile environment. Give me Tennessee. Mississippi State, Arkansas. Bobby Petrino, interim coach. All he does is score points and plays zero defense. He's historical for it. Over 65.5. And Nebraska plus 4.5. This is Matt Rule. Penn State audition. He's going to beat a ranked USC team with Dylan, mini Patrick Mahomes, Raiola. Doesn't matter. Plus 4.5.
Where was your Vandy upsetting Texas pick in there? I didn't hear it.
You know,
I said Vandy plus 3. I said Arch stinks. Texas stinks. They're done.
You don't have any NFL anything?
No. I stink in the NFL, and I'm done losing a ton of money on it.
Wow. All right. Maybe Mike.
Riveting.
It's gonna be Mike's full segment. Here we go.
I mean, I have
Probably, because I got
Go
like
You're
for
not
it.
going to be able to see it, but I have a full thing of parlays.
Tom, do you have to go first?
In the comments, Tom, you go
Yeah,
first because I'm going to look
let
and
me go
pick out
first.
my favorites of this
Yeah.
list.
Yeah,
later.
because I cook up a lot of the parlays like right before the game because my decision making is poor as it is. So I need it to be as close to game time as possible. That's why I throw out a lot of the straight lines as I'm making the picks because I feel like certain players and the narrative, it fits when I'm talking about it. But I'll talk about the Steeler game real quick if you want, like quick parlay. I think we're going to get Steelers plus 3, and then you couple that with a Tyler Warren. His line is around 60, but you know what? I'm going to give him 70 plus because the Steelers stink in the secondary, and he's going to eat. And then you could throw in, if you want, some Boswell stuff if your book allows it, just for 20 field goals, and then that's it. $5 on that, pay the mortgage off.
All right. Up next, now we have Mike's big
All
cat lock
right.
for the week, baby.
Oh, you catting me?
Yeah, I'm catting you.
I'm going to have the Lions alternative spread minus 5.5. Gibbs anytime touchdown down. Amon-Ra, 60 plus yards receiving. That gives you plus 180. Let's move on to the Colts Steelers. This is going to be a good game for parlays and props. I'm going to tease the Colts all the way up to plus 3.5, just in case somehow the Steelers have a Boswell moment and eke out a field goal victory. So Colts plus 3.5. Taylor 100 plus rushing yards, anytime touchdown as well, and Warren 40 plus receiving yards. That gives you plus 258 odds. I love it. Let's see. I'm gonna pick one or two more. I have to do Chiefs Bills. I have to do it. Cook 60 plus rushing yards. That's just to be safe. In reality, I expect Cook to go over 80 on the game at least. Mahomes 15 plus rush yards. Kincaid 25 plus receiving yards. Again, on my parlays, I like to play the little individual props safe, especially when you have a lot of legs. I do expect Kincaid to go over 40 yards though. Worthy 25 plus receiving yards. Kelsey 25 plus and Shakir 25 plus. That all gives you plus 355. And one last one, just we'll do Sunday Night Football. Seahawks Commanders. Seahawks money line. Now that Daniels is back, Ertz 4 plus receptions. Njigba 70 plus receiving yards. Walker 40 plus rushing yards. But Charbonnet gets the anytime touchdown. He's their goal line back. I didn't really write what odds that gets you, but it should be pretty good. And that'll do it for me.
It's the big cat locks, baby.
Big cat locks of the week.
Can you give us a roar?
Such a girly meow.
I got a roar.
I wish you really looked like that, Mike. I could take all your picks seriously.
I like big head Mike.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Oh, it's Romeo Dobbs.
I can't see what this thing on. I feel like the little Giants guy.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah. I think that about does it, right?
Yeah, that does it.
Yeah, I mean,
Hope everybody had a happy
Phenomenal.
Halloween. Unless you're a Chiefs or Patriots fan, then I hope it was terrible.
Oh, while we're on it real quick,
my
if
God.
anyone's got anything. We got Game 7 in the World Series. This might be one of the best World
Ooh.
Series. These games have been phenomenal. Does anyone got any takes?
Canada's finally going to win something?
No, hopefully not.
Again, I'm still rooting for Donnie Baseball Man to get that ring. So yeah, I'm going for the Blue Jays.
Otani
I
put
think
money
Vlad
on the Blue
deserves it.
Jays, so it's a lock.
What happened? Oh,
Yeah, he put money on them.
his translator
third
bet the
party.
Blue Jays. Yeah, then you know. Yeah, you know the.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lock. And then Trump's not going to let him come to the White House.
I should have screenshotted it, but I saw some like crazy parlay someone had where it went across multiple sports in like 10 months. I think might have been not the Bleacher Report, Barstool that had like a reel on it somewhere where the guy's going to make insane money. This is 10 months in the making, and it all rides on the Dodgers winning the World Series.
No way.
So yeah.
Oh, my God.
I love
It's-
these.
Oh,
It
I think
was
he
like-
cashed out. I think
Oh,
he
he
cashed
cashed out? It was like
Yeah,
a
I think it was like 2
75 bet or
games
something.
ago.
That's crazy.
If it's the same guy, I think it was like 2 games ago he cashed out for some crazy amount of money.
Yeah, you have to at that point.
Or do you?
You don't.
Or do.
I wonder how
I
that
too
person
like
will
to live
feel, though,
dangerously.
If you end up winning this final game and take the World Series, that's the tough thing about betting. Like when you cash out early, trying to be smart, and then you end up winning, and you look at all the money that you could have had.
Well, you can
Oh,
hedge it too.
Cash
That's
out.
what it's
And,
all
yeah,
about,
exactly. Hedge it, or you take
The
out your
problem with
money
hedging
and then you bet a smaller amount on the end result that you had in the first place.
Right.
You degenerates. How many times you guys hedge your bets? Huh? Yeah.
Not
I'm never
as much
winning
as I
that
should.
far. That
I'm
later.
too,
We
I'm
need
too
Dan-
cheap
We
sometimes.
need Danny in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never,
Don't say
never
his
in
name.
sports betting.
Shh. He's the expert.
I'll
The
hedge
people
like
who
I'll
hedge
do like
money
a
are the
parlay.
people that have the money to do it.
It's like
Yeah. Like if I do like a
Beetlejuice
1 o'clock and a
say
4
his name
o'clock
3
game,
times.
and I win the 1 o'clock, I hedge the 4 o'clock, thinking I'm being slick.
or if you win the 1 o'clock, you just pour
Then
more
you
money
lose
into
both, and
DraftKings
you're out
just
double.
Yeah.
Lose,
Well, that's
lose the
usually
4
what
o'clock.
Yeah.
Let's. I think we're good, right? Tom, you gotta go. Anyone
Yep.
got any closing thoughts? Anyone want
Gotta
to add
go.
anything? Mike, you have any 20-minute analysis you want to add before we go?
Don't
Or?
trade.
Oh
Brees.
yeah, but you're
Brees
gonna have
sign
to mute
Brees.
the mic to get me to
Brees
stop
sign
before I get
Brees.
going.
One eternity later.
Oh, you're gonna have penalties. You're gonna have
The
penalties.
Chiefs
that don't
will
even
not.
Exist.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
The Chiefs won't have any penalties, but the Bills, oh, you're gonna feel like you're playing an Arrowhead, baby.
that's the one thing that'll really piss me off is if it's one of those ref games. If the Chiefs just beat us, they beat us. But if it's one of those
Actually-
ref games, where
actually
the
the
Bills
ref
have 10
that's
penalties
reffing-
at halftime.
The guy reffing actually calls more penalties on the Chiefs than the opposing team. I forget.
Oh,
I was
nice.
reading this the other day. I forget what guy it is, but it's like 60% on the Chiefs and 40% on the opposing.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if that happens this week. I somehow doubt
Yeah,
it.
they never put him in the playoffs, though. This guy.
Thanks for tuning in to the Square Table Podcast. Drop your picks in the comments below, and as always, like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more content from Kaiju Live. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you next week.